I'm extremely lucky. Because if you're wondering if you thought maybe the last video just ended a little bit abruptly, it's because it did. It's because we had a power cut. The whole village was out for about 2 hours, and I'm just recording again now. And I just hoped and I prayed through the entire episode that the save file was going to be okay. So thank God we saved when we did. So we don't have to go back and redo that and risk Denmark not joining the African Union, or whatever it's called, the African Alliance. Because that, well, our options now are open. I believe that we can actually declare war on Denmark and take the territory that we need. It might drag us into, well, it will drag us into a war with Ethiopia. But we will figure that out when we have to. How we're going to beat them, I don't know. But we can beat Denmark. I don't think it gets us into the war with the Allies. So it's a win. And thankfully, all the footage was saved from the recording earlier. So we are good to continue from the point where I saved it with the big Denmark plan. So we're good. We're good. So there's a few things we have to sort out. Our neighbour here, our puppet, has started to giving us some more forces. So we're going to put these in here. We're going to assign a terrible commander. One who's not terribly important to the grand scheme of things. We have a winter specialist. Does have, well, he has some bonuses there. There's this chap who is reckless. Yeah, you're fine. You can go in there. No problem. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that these dudes over here, we're going to leave them just guarding. Actually, we don't want all those, do we? Forts and railroads. No, actually, that's fine. So we're just going to leave them guarding this coastline over here. I don't want to get the puppet into combat because it's... Oh, look, Germany's got Mongolia. I wonder what happened to that. It's just a lot for us to try and manage, and they'll get swamped, I'm sure. But we can send them to do some work over there, so that's fine. So we need to now start planning, which doesn't really change our plans in the grand scheme of things, but we need to start planning for the destruction of Denmark and now Ethiopia. Well, we can make friends with Vichy France, and that might give us a jumping-off point if we can't get naval dominance to go all the way around, which might be a possibility, but it is rather a long way. We're not going to be at war with any of these guys, but whether we have the capacity and the range on our ships to get there, that's another matter. So we might have to get docking permission from Vichy France, which I think will be possible because we seem to be on quite good terms with those guys in Europe anyway. So we might be able to now do all this without getting dragged into the war that these are involved in, or the Allies. It's going to be some interesting times ahead. So it's back to the plan. We're going to build up what we need. Looks like we've repaired the infrastructure that we need to. We can get going on some cool and exciting things. Dockyards, airfields. What about a touch of radar? Radar's quite great. Oh, we'll tell you what. We'll put some around here. Because it might help with... I don't know if it'll help with this. But we might need to see what's going on across our coasts at any one time. That might be a thing. I'm still worried about a potential war with the Allies. I'm hoping we're going to avoid that now. I guess more importantly, we should plan for airfields. We should... Actually, maybe some infrastructure is still needed. There is some places... I'm struggling to find where Sweden actually is these days. I want to build up some of this because there is a focus that's going to give us some cool stuff for those with 3 levels of infrastructure. So that's quite good. And it's not going to take us too long to get that. And the stuff in the north... Stuff in the north that really needs it, but... there we go. There we go. We are infrastructured out. Civilian factories, we have a lot of. There's good ones coming online here. This is great. That's going to build up relatively quick. And just whilst we get our dockyards and everything else in order to set up the navy, we're building up the manpower. We are going to spend some military factories now. We're going to go and build our... It's under here, isn't it? Did we not get the armoured car? Oh, we didn't. Okay, so the power must have went out before we finished researching that, because I thought we'd researched it. But no problem. We're back to where that we saved that game, so we are okay. And I'll save the factories because of the resource situation that we are in. And I think we're going to get a load of these guys joining this army over this side. So, oh, we can set some training off. You have a little bit of training to do. You guys are good on the border with Germany. Do we have... Oh, we have medals to assign. You need some training. You definitely need some training. Actually, did we... Oh, hang on. Okay, so just a minute. You should now be... Yeah, okay. You need to be in there. Where are these guys? These guys are over here. Let's bring these over to the Norwegian coast for possible operations against Denmark. So get everything over there, and you can train that last one up. And you definitely do some training in there. And you guys should be training when you're in position. Excellent. Have we got more? Are they going to be just giving us... Are they just going to be assigning loads and loads of troops? They might be. I shouldn't complain. We'll take it. Did we develop the new submarine yet? I think I'm going to wait. Unless... Did I set mine subs building? I did. Okay, so we're there. It's awful when you have like a game crash. It wasn't a game crash. I mean, this was a power cut. But anything that interrupts the game and takes you back a little bit in progress. We lost about 6 minutes of progress. So well, it's not like a great big deal or anything. So that's cool. So Denmark in the African Union. I have never seen a situation like this before. I've never really seen much of the African Union do anything. So there's that. Italy's still trying to fight off the UK relatively unsuccessfully. We would like some basic armor getting, and I'll get the engines as well. For making at some point some medium tanks. Is this? Yeah. Yeah, those guys are going to be a while, but we'll get some benefit out of their training and other stuff, so that's cool. We'll put them over on that side. They're mountaineers. Okay. They might be more useful than we think. We got a nice amount of convoys, which is good. We shouldn't be losing any because we're not at war. Although I did see them go up and down, so I don't... Maybe it'd be using some for trade, no doubt. That's probably what it is. Okay, what have we got here? So, not enough... Oh, pause. We have a shortage of manpower for the garrisons, but that is improving. We can now build the basic... The dead basic armoured car. Is there much difference? Shift and click to open multiple windows. Let's take a look at these two. So what do we get between these two? Defense. It goes up a bit. Hardness. It's armor. So there is better armor. Production cost is 50% more, which is the problem. We can probably get away with these. I mean, the armor is dire, but it's some armor. So, do we need that? Can we get away with... I haven't even got that researched yet. We'll go with the very basic one for now. Let's build some armoured cars up. We do have some already in stock from what we've captured. And these are just to go into garrisons. So, give me... I mean, we have so much steel. I can afford this, can't I? We have 1,000 in stock. So we're going to be producing... We're going to be doing a lot of these. Okay, so when we get a good number, that's going to be adding to the garrison division. And then with light tanks as well when we get there. We'll cut back on the numbers of those being built. And we might improve to the better ones as well. So we've now got ship points going up, which is good. But there's not a lot we can do with this at the moment. Because... Just because. Oh, we can do cruisers. We can do torpedo attack. We may as well take that. There's a few things that we can't actually do. Because we haven't opened the right things. This is going to be... Oh, our mine submarines. Is it the same one? That's it, isn't it? Mine subs, that's it. Okay. We lose 29 days of production. Cannot deploy? Did I say can't deploy? Why could it not deploy? Did we have the wrong place selected? So anyway, we're not building as many mine subs as I thought. That's absolutely fine, though. And things are going on. We should be stocking up nicely. Salvage and retooled. Cool, we've got that focus. That was the one that gave us, if I can just remember where it was. Salvage and retooled. There, that one. That was the one that gave us the bonuses for researching the tank stuff, wasn't it? Cool. And lots of other things. Oh god, everything is so good in this focus tree. It is like a box of chocolates where every single one is your favourite chocolate. It is just so good. So, with that, we wanted the intellectual elite. So let's go for that. I want the extra research slot now. And then we can really start getting some really cool stuff as well. Keep adding these guys in. There's some funny templates they're sending me over there. Very nice of them, though. Did we do the trade deal with our puppet? We do. We did that. That's nice. So we're importing rubber. Bulgaria has cancelled non-aggression pact. Does Bulgaria not like us anymore? We're currently getting nothing from the United Kingdom. So let's cancel that one. British Malaya is still happy to send us rubber. Are we short of rubber? A little. I won't waste the factory, though. A shortage of 4 is nothing. We can take that. I'm not currently recruiting anything else. And let's see what the stocks of goods are. We've got some medium tanks from somewhere. Okay. We've got a lot of light tanks in stock. We've got aircraft slowly building up, which is excellent. Don't have a lot in manpower at the moment. That's going to improve shortly. The artillery is looking good, and the armoured cars are at 1.2k. So it's not too bad. And the armoured car production is ramping up massively. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit our police force. And I'm going to add the armoured car in now. And what are they under? And they're under these, aren't they? So that's going to go... So the suppression should go... It's currently 8.4. Goes to 11.9. And the armour... Well, we get some armour, but I really don't think it's probably enough to make a difference, is it? Anyway, we put that in. And save. And how many did we not have enough of? We need 2,471 more armoured cars. Oh. Okay. I'll take that out for a bit then. I mean, it's not like we're short of experience. So we're managing the garrisons at the moment. I don't want the garrisons to be short of equipment because I don't know if there's a negative modifier applied if they're short of gear. Dutch East Indies has capitulated. Nothing to do more though with me though. And we've got the interwar stuff. Let us go and take this bonus on the light tanks. And we're going to make some... We're going to use the same idea. We're going to build some cheap basic light tanks to go into the garrisons. Because I think they had pretty decent suppression as well. So this is our armor technology. This word production output and production resource need. I like both of those. Can we take that? Oh, is that because we've got that for free? I think we've got that one for free. Excellent. So that would be medium tank equipment, and this is light tank equipment. We are going to be producing... Do you know what? We're going to be producing all of these. So let's take everything, and we'll get there in the end, I'm sure. What's this one? It's telling me... Oh, the fighters. Nice. So these are for the close air support. We can have bomb trucks, which is air defense plus 3%, or max speed plus 5%. I don't actually know, because the max speed might give us more benefit. I'll take the air defense. Which we might want to rethink the design of that thing, but it's fine at the moment. We do want some better aircraft and different aircraft. We've been embargoed by the UK. The UK doesn't like us very much. And all I can do... I mean, I have political power coming out of my ears, which is great. Did we want to change him over at some point? We have the points. I don't think we've got any awesome advisors yet that I want. Just maybe the Master Armourer, which is the only thing I can really think of. So I'll save the points. Over in the decision-making tree. I don't think there's anything that we really care about. Let's have a look at our intelligence agency and see what we're doing. I had forgotten that these guys were up to something. So I'm going to put you onto a quiet intel network. And the other two who were suppressing the violent uprisings. We are going to cause some mischief here. Oh, yes, 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 we are. Shall we prepare a collaboration government? It'll make Denmark... It will make them give up really fast. I don't know whether it's a good use of the time available, but let's do it. 13 factories over. Well, I mean, why not? I don't need to worry about that. We do need to get some forces capable of doing that. It's about time we got some Marines, I think. Yay, we've got the 1940s submarine hull. We're going to pick the snorkel, and then we're going to make ourselves some new submarines, and then that will do us for submarines, I think. We'll stick with the 1940s design. That can probably last us the remainder of the war, I think. I think it should do us quite well. Not the improved armor protection. So that's coming on for the cheap lights that we're going to do. All that side of things is absolutely fine. Over in the Navy, we've got the invasion. I've got the basic invasion one, haven't I? That's the one that we need. If we do have to go after Ethiopia, we'll want that, because going after it with 10 divisions is not going to cut it at all. Over in the industry, we're in 43 now. We will go for this. We want to boost the output of our factories. So pretty soon, I want to get myself that extra research slot, and then we're golden for research. Come on, snorkel. We want the snorkel. We're going to build ourselves some proper subs then. I'm not actually at war with anyone. Non-aggression pact from Turkey. I'll accept that. Do you know what? We can do this. We can help Turkey. We can invest in Turkish state building. So let's do that. Let's make some friends in Turkey. This isn't good. Well, actually, it is good for us because these are more likely to be friends with me than these guys. So maybe we should be. Why am I seeing this? I've got intel on this combat. I shouldn't have anything to do with that anymore. I mean, I am absolutely not involved in any combats, am I? We have a load of... Oh, a load of early submarines. Right, let's put them out into training. Have we actually got the fleet trained? These are also... wait, hang on. Are these early subs or are these useful subs? Those are... They're all early subs, I think. Which is going to be the best one. This one looks the most expensive. So let's go for that one. Okay, and again, that one. So we will upgrade them. I mean, they're going to be pretty trash, let's be honest. These were never trained. More early submarines. I mean, we have quite the naval fleet, but I mean, it's not really that good for anything. These actually are decent submarines, so these ones might be. But we'll train them up while we're there. And we've actually created... Oh, those were those. Okay, let's put those into there. I've got a massive submarine fleet here. And we have 2 brand new mine submarines. Excellent. Let's change this. Let's get a brand new command. Oh, we have commanders. Excellent. Is that a mine layer? Thank you very much. We have the guy we want. That is absolutely perfect. Let's change this to yellow and that. And change that over as well. And then we know what we're dealing with. And we can't actually do any mine laying because we are not at war with anyone. So what we'll do is we'll just train those guys up. And I can, I believe... set that to go to the Greater Finland Reserve Fleet. So they should reinforce to there in future. We'll see if that actually works. Going to use a lot of fuel, but that's okay. Things aren't going to be training forever, I hope. And we will trade for fuel. Actually, we will trade for fuel because do our neighbours have it? Do our friends? So for one factory, I will have all their fuel. Thank you very much. We've got the basic engine for the armor. I'm going to do that, and then I know that we are pretty good for tank designs and stuff for the nearby future. And then we're going to start working on medium tanks, because that's something going to be quite useful. Oh, I maybe should have... Japan demands French Indochina, and has it. Right, this is going to be our next research slot, which is excellent. And there's a good political advisor from there, so we are in a good position. Who's Ethiopia at war with? I mean, Vichy France, and in a separate war also with Germany and Italy and all those lots. So, that's interesting. Put you in there. Defending the coast over there in the distance. What have we got? We've got 3 civilian factories. I knew it wouldn't take long to build all that incredible infrastructure up. So that's been great. We could go insane on dockyards. We're gonna have to be a naval nation, aren't we? Let's see. I'm gonna dedicate this area to naval dockyards. I know we have quite some from the rest, but that's fine. And then we are going to have to start thinking about military factories as well. So I can just build a huge stock all across the middle of Finland, I guess. They'll do. We'll do those. We'll do those. I mean, we haven't got the manpower, but we do have equipment. Speaking of equipment, how are our armoured cars? We're up to 2k. We're almost at the point where we can slap them. Reduce the factories for one thing, but also slap them. Look at them. We're producing 14 a day, and the efficiency is still going up. That's really nice. I love seeing production like that. It's slightly insane, but it's cool. So, infantry equipment. This one, I guess, is a natural one. Breakthrough plus 6%. Production cost plus 8%. I think that's a fair trade-off, considering that we've probably got more than we're ever going to need. We've got that filled in. Oh, that's how you get these then. So these, you don't have to click these. These are given by researching or getting those focuses. That's nice. So that's just like free bonus to us. Cool. Production output and production efficiency gain. Do I want that one? Okay, I'll take that. It seems like a good one to have. So, the cipher for the German Reich is fully decrypted. Do you know who we need to decrypt more than anything else? Denmark! Why can't I... Where's their capital? Where is their... It's not this one, is it? Oh, I should be on this one, sorry. It is over here, okay, I thought it was. That's not going to be long. We can declare war on enemy at any time because we have the thing, but we need a navy, and I'd like Marines. I think I would like Marines actually. Let's go and get Marines right now, because at the same time, we don't need to like equip loads of them, and we can afford that. We're going to have the manpower for it, so we'll get going with that. And at this point, this is where we take 3 of those out. We don't need masses of mine submarines anymore. And we go and design ourselves a proper 1940s submarine with the best engine, the best torpedo tubes, just lots and lots of torpedo tubes, and a snorkel, and more torpedo tubes. And that is our perfect, simple 1940 submarine, which is what we're going to be going with. Save. That is going to replace the early ones. I mean, and they are quite terrible things. Also, with this many convoys, we're going to knock production of those down to 3. There's no point wasting steel. And 14th of April. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to produce them here. And if I just have a look. Okay, that's going to be good. So we have our subs. Excellent. We're going to need destroyers and light cruisers. So I guess destroyers are probably one of the next things we need to be thinking about. And I just hope I don't end up in a war with the Allies. I can't see how I will unless they just really dislike us, which is always possible. We've got the basic light tank chassis. That's nice. I'm going to start production of very basic light tanks. And they're just purely for the... Actually, I'll make it as cheap and nasty as possible to go into the garrisons. The police force even. Do we want to do this for the amphibious stuff for the Marines? Probably. It's probably about time we also got the new artillery, because we're building loads of the old stuff. At the same time, I do want medium tanks. God damn, I need a bit of everything, don't I? Absolutely everything. Let's go industry. Let's focus on finishing this off. Production efficiency cap plus 10%. They're both that. That's got growth, whereas that's got retention. Don't think it matters too much. I'll go for that one. I don't think it matters. It's the cap that's most important. This is our armor technology. That's reliability and defense for light tanks. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. And then let's build ourselves a brand new light tank. We're going to go the basic light tank chassis. So this is going to be something completely trash, isn't it? So it needs to be cheap, but we do want the slightly better armor on it. I can't remember how much we're supposed to have. I think we need to get it up to 45. We're not going to get it up to 45. Small armaments. It's basically the heavy machine gun. It's cheap. It's a one-man turret. And do we have special modules of sloped armor? We do. It is cheap to build, is this? And do we have the armor skirts? We do. I don't think it's enough to make the difference. However, it's cheap, and I'm happy to go with that. I don't think we can get it any cheaper. So save that. And it doesn't really matter, because we have the capabilities for this one. So this one's fine. Stick that in. And let's put 15 factories. We don't actually have 15 factories. Right, now that's produced up to there. We're going to drop that down to 3. We've only got 500 of these in stock, but I mean, it's going to produce them at the same rate as the armoured cars, so that's fine. So at that point, we might see a boost to this if this works. So we edit the police one. I'm going to make sure we're going the right one. And we stick in the armoured cars to give them some basic armour. Suppression goes up. We save that. We are short of 847, but that's fine. Well, we saw a big chunk increase there, so that's nice. So once that runs out, we've got a decent garrison going on, and we're probably going to need something similar way of light tanks. So all them ones that we have captured. Nice. We've got the research slot. This is looking good, and that gives us an advisor to pick as well. National fanaticism, is that something we want? We get war support, we get public trust, we get division attack. Oh, we get recruitable population as well, which is quite good. Oh, they're just bonuses, just nice bonuses. Okay, did I ever get... I didn't pick this up. I want to pick everything up. How do you choose? How do you possibly choose when everything is just utterly amazing? Strengthen the naval bases, which is just some nice forts, dockyards and building slots. Oh, God, it's so good. Is there anything that's going to give us research bonuses for either Marines or armor? What's that one? That's an old one. Production efficiency gain. This is what going to be for trucks? For the auto factories. Well, it is good. And then we can get mining. There's nothing that gives us aluminium. We get all the other ones, which is really good. The Naval Air Force. Oh, I do want something for bombers, don't I? That is a thing. There's nothing over there. No, that's okay. We don't need to worry about that. Shall I just finish this off? Special forces. Aha! Aha! Ha, ha. I should have had the research bonus for that for Marines, shouldn't I? Yeah, go on. I'm going to grab that because we've also got some cost reduction for Marine special forces stuff. So excellent. We've got the engines coming on. I should start researching medium tanks to put them into the infantry divisions. We do have Marines coming up there. We do want mechanized, but we want mechanized later on. Let's get the big artillery out. Because the sooner we start building those, the better. Oh my god, it's so nice having so many research slots. We're flying now, folks. We're absolutely flying away. This is looking good. Let's finish off the industry for the construction one. And then everything is just going to get so nice from here. Spare factories, spare dockyards. Political power. Nice. We can replace our fascist demagogue with... Let's see. Where is this person? I don't see them.